Good morning. Friday, and it's like it feels like the last day of school almost. We still are working next week, but it's a very different week. We don't have like heaps on. But we have got a very busy day today, which is kind of why I'm speaking fast. We're filming a video about dry aged beef, and I had this realization this morning that we're going to film it at the test kitchen. But I had this realization this morning that it probably feels a bit like unattainable for the average home cook. Now, dry aging beef at home is not for everybody anyway, but I do like to provide value where you come away with it from anything that I watch on the main channel that you feel like you could achieve it at home. That's kind of the point of it, right? So we are going to still film that stuff at the Kilcoy Test Kitchen, where I have a whole bank of incredible dry ages. Then we're going to come back here and I'm going to dry age some beef here and try and do it kind of how, as cheaply as possible without buying a proper dry ager. So yeah, first things first, I need to go grab a fridge that I've just ordered. And then I'm going to come back here. Mitchell's going to meet me here. We're going to get some gear together. We're going to head out and start filming this video. But yeah, I'll check back in probably once I'm in the test kitchen. All right, we made it to the test kitchen. We're just getting set up to make this video. All going well so far, I think. Feels like a bit of a rush morning, but I'm sure most of you have seen this by now. But so this is the test kitchen that I ran full time for a long time, and now still work with these guys. I just don't run this kitchen full time. A legend, Josh, runs it. But this kitchen was purely designed as a test kitchen or a showpiece to help kind of educate our clients and stuff that is possible to do with our products here at Kilcoy Global Foods. So we've got a chrome flat top, so that's for like smash patties and stuff like that. We've got a fryer, but that's full of Wagyu beef tallow. We've got induction hobs, gas hobs, a pasta cooker, a char griller. We tried to get charcoal in here, but we couldn't just because of the regulations with the extraction. Combi ovens. There's actually a Mitchell here. Just getting set up. Yeah, and then through here, we've got our pot wash area, our dry store, walk-in fridge, walk-in freezer. On this side, this is our demonstration butcher's area. Might be a bit loud. So this is where we kind of do testing on butchery stuff. We've got a bandsaw and a tumbler and a backpacker and a meat slicer and everything that you'd have in a normal butcher shop. And then a normal rail up the top. People can stand on the outside if they're not going to be in the fridge. And then a packing room as well. So this is what we call the packing room. More backpack machines. These are all our brands that we make and produce and send all around the world. So it's a pretty cool space. I have the privilege of being able to film here still, which is a lot of fun, but it's quite loud. Well, it's not loud, it's actually pretty quiet for a kitchen, but it's loud for us to film in. So Mitch has got some challenges to deal with today. But
make up for it with some delicious dry aged.
The eating here is always pretty good. So, and then out here, this is a completely private restaurant. So this is in an office building effectively. So we've got like booths set up like burger restaurants and like round tables and the bars here. We've got like the private dining room set up here. With this really sick big table, and then the dry ages. So this is 4 dry age cabinets. The reflection's pretty bad, but some of this stuff's pretty crazy. So in here, that is, I'm gonna open that. So that is Carrara. Sorry, it's not Carrara, it's Jade, which is pure blood Wagyu. Marble's got 9+. That's a serious piece of beef right there. More Jade pure blood Wagyu strip loins I should say. And this is a Jade Wagyu 9+. Guessing that's a short loin. So a short loin is effectively what we call the sirloin, still on the bone, which is a really good way to dry age stuff. What do we got here? More jade. More jade. This is wild. And then here's Carrara. So this is the other Wagyu brand, Carrara. So this isn't pure blood, but still delicious stuff. So that piece there is pretty fresh, just gone in, but you can see the marbling. So yeah, this was home. This was work for quite a while, and I still love to come here and oh, look at that, some fancy cookbook right there. Yeah, so we're just going to get set up, make this video, and then this video is kind of like a two-part series now. We're gonna so we're gonna start it here, and then we'll end it back at our studio, because I kind of want to make sure, like I was saying earlier, that it's achievable. It's all very well me coming to this test kitchen and being like, look what I can do here, but I don't think it's very relatable to a lot of people. So we'll go and kind of finish it back there. There you go. Yeah, so probably we'll chat to you next when we're back at the studio. Another week done. Friday early evening. Shoot went well at the test kitchen, which was good. I hope you enjoyed that little tour of that kitchen. It's a pretty special place. Definitely got to eat some pretty good steaks today. Some jade, some really high scored jade that we got to eat some. That was pretty special stuff. So pretty privileged to get to go and film there all the time, and I'm pretty thankful what the guys at Kilcoy, and girls, the team at Kilcoy I should say, they were super supportive of me in this journey coming into content creation. And when I was hired to run that kitchen, I just started making videos, and I told them straight off the bat, I said, look, I'd kind of make videos on the side, and was that okay? And they said, yeah, that's fine, it's fine. Do you mind if I film some videos in the kitchen? And they were fine with it. As long as it was kind of relevant to what we do in that test kitchen. So, and then when it kind of got crazy, the content, and I was like, oh, even though I genuinely enjoyed that job, loved it, I was like, I can't focus on both these things as much as I want to. So, I'm gonna have to, leave this role and do something else. They said, no, stay. And just kind of find someone to do your day-to-day job and stay on as a, still as the executive chef, but just not quite as an involved role. So, and it's pretty, it's pretty rare that you find companies that big that have that kind of loyalty, I guess, and it's a two-way thing, right? Like they get it. I sing their praises and do a lot of stuff for them still, and but and then in return, I still get to eat their meat and shoot there and all the rest of it. So I've got a lot of respect for those guys. I'm very thankful. It was a really big helping hand in being able to get this content creation business to where it is. So, and it's easy, right? It's easy to talk positively about a product when you believe in it. Like that company, there's no question, literally produces some of the best beef and lamb in Australia. There's no question about that. That's not a up for debate thing. It's just the truth. They've won countless awards. It gets exported all over the world, and they're doing their part, in a huge way to combat climate change. And I think the beef industry especially gets a really hard time on the effects that it's having on the climate. But the reality is, I think it's not just one thing that's really affecting the climate. It's a lot of things. But these guys are doing fantastic work to combat what effect they're having on the world as far as climate's concerned. So, if anyone finds that interesting, I'm more than happy to go and dive deep onto that subject at some point next year, because I think it's pretty interesting. I'm a bit of an engineering geek. I like it, but the work that they're doing around renewable energy and how that they, make electricity for the processing plant is, massive. It's big thinking stuff. So and it'd be good to see more companies take the approach that they have taken. So anyway, what's on for the weekend? Well, I've got not heaps, which is good. We're kind of, like I said at the start of this video, it does feel like the last week of school. We've got those kind of vibes at the moment. We're only shooting one day next week. I've got a bunch of stuff to do with Kilcoy next week. But there's a lot of stuff to still kind of get through. Our Christmas video, which is a big video, comes out this Sunday. It'll be Saturday when you watch this, if you watch it when it's posted. That'll come out Sunday. I've got to write all those recipes yet, which I'll probably do tomorrow morning. There's about 7 of them. I was going to try and tackle it tonight, but I feel like I'm, one of those days where I'm probably better just pottering and doing other ad hoc things as opposed to that. I'll probably do it faster and better first thing in the morning. So anyway, enjoy your evening. Eat something tasty. See you tomorrow. Peace.